Hello viewers, Tim Poole here from Gambling Insider, and I'm with Steven Valentine, CCO at Comtrade Gaming. Steven, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, it's great to be with you.
Tell us a little bit about life day-to-day as CCO.
Yeah, I mean, I've been with Comtrade Gaming for 15 years now, so my role kind of almost cuts across every department in the business, and not just CCO. I kind of get involved in operations just because I've been with the business so long. Because we've been in the gaming industry for 15 years, we've grown significantly over that time, so your role kind of grows with the business as well. It involves a lot of travel, like most people in gaming. I spend a lot of my hours in airports and on planes. But yeah, I mean, it's really pushing the business strategy forward, deciding what the strategy is, and then executing on that, really.
15 years, as you mentioned, I can imagine a dynamic industry like this has changed a lot in that time. But when you're looking at your current focus at Comtrade Gaming, how much of that focus is on land-based and how much of it on digital, online?
Yeah, I mean, we work across both. So we do land-based business. We work in government monitoring business. So when governments want to check on tax collection and things like that, we do those projects. But to be honest, the majority of our business is online. So we have two main core areas. iGaming platform, that's our biggest focus by a long way. We work with some of the biggest operators in the industry, and we've recently just launched our games division, which is a whole new thing for us. So, yeah.
In terms of markets, and obviously kind of you mentioned those products are key, which markets are the most kind of exciting for you at the moment in terms of developments or perhaps growth and potential?
Yeah, I mean, everything's about Brazil at the moment for everybody. I think it's rare for a market like that to come along. I think, everybody got kind of super excited about the US, and then kind of never really happened now the way people thought it was going to do. But for Brazil, it's already established, it's already been there because it was grey before, so there's big player volumes, there's a lot of good operators there. For us, it's extremely exciting because there's a lot of good operators out there on bad technology, and that's where we can come in, offering those operators good technology. So Brazil.
Definitely Brazil. Kind of, it's in a few of these interviews that we've done, it's come up across the week and across the year. I'm quite interested in crash games, to slightly divert our focus. You guys offer a couple. Wondering how much more of a focus this will be for you guys, and actually overall. Do you think they'll keep growing to the point where, maybe one day traditional slots might have to just look over their shoulder a little bit?
Short answer, no. I think, you kind of build what the market demands. Sure. Obviously, some guys have done really good jobs with, creating that demand for crash games. I think certain markets, there's a much bigger demand. Again, back to Brazil, huge demand for crash games. In Asia and places like that, not as big a demand in Europe, unless it's the main titles which are well known. Not as big a demand for crash games, but we've seen it before in Asia with fishing games, explode and then kind of die away. Do I think crash games are here to stay? I think they are, but they're never going to take over from slots.
Sure, no, interesting. So it's very much a complementary offering. It's good to have it, but it's not going to be your kind of number one.
Yeah, again, it's I think it's market specific. You need them for certain markets, not as much for other markets.
Sure, absolutely. As viewers could tell from this interview, just this interview alone, there's a lot of different areas to cover as a B2B supplier. But if I was to put you on the spot and ask you for one main focus, let's say heading into 2025 right now with everything we've talked about, if you're a B2B supplier, what's the one main kind of thing you should really be thinking, right, this is top of my list?
I mean, for us, it's always been like one thing, and that's integrity and credibility. I think there's lots of suppliers in the marketplace. Some do a very good job, some do a very poor job, and I think it harms the industry. It harms operators' confidence. We've always been a business who are very much focused on we deliver on what we say. We make commitments. We make sure we deliver against it. Integrity is one of my number one things for all our staff, for all our clients, for everything. So for us, that's what we focus on. as a core, and making sure we, as I say, we deliver for our clients.
Well, absolutely, Stephen. Thanks for your time, and good luck with Q4 and heading into next year.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.